You touch it. I saw it strong for a second.
I saw it strong when you hit it.
Almost.
Oh.
I don't know how.
Oh, watch this.
Just grab your own hand.
Watch
play.
this.
I don't know which.
Why, you hitting
I
yourself?
saw it do it for a second.
So, Shan, the only thing I noticed
What's
that
up?
isn't working for the future is we are not set as admins. At least I'm not. Because I only see the
you guys?
request stuff. I don't know if it's different for anyone else, but for me, I only see like the need a roll question, urgent stuff. So maybe you're seeing the admin stuff, but I'm not.
How do I?
Down and then up.
Down and then up on your right.
Yeah.
We get to start in the dorms.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I just
We
removed-
can fix it next time.
If you want, I could upload a version
No.
again.
No.
Do fire
it's fine.
drill if you want.
No. It's fine. I'm telling you.
Hey,
it's-
how is it
next
going?
time.
Like,
Yeah. Okay. Like
It's not like you
legit,
just-
you guys are all admins, so I don't know what went wrong.
We'll figure it out later. That's okay.
I think I disabled everybody as a GM unless you were whitelisted, but I guess it just meant every.
That's okay.
Fuck.
We'll fix it later. It still works. Like everything else still works. That's just the one thing.
But we don't have broadcast. That's the thing.
oh, what the fuck? What just killed me? Oh, lag? Hello? Oh, I can't look that direction.
I will be able to speak to everyone in Discord still, so we're good. And then we can fix it next week.
I
Fix it.
cannot look towards spawn.
Awesome. You can fix it later. It's okay. I just want to let you know for next time. No, Shan, it's okay.
Listen, bitch, it's alright. Get up.
Go get ready to get role play. Come on, you're gonna be late. Go to school.
Go to school.
It's time to wake up.
Would be a good idea to turn off my emo screamo music.
Yeah, turn that shit off.
Shut up, bitch. Todd is meta. He can hear me.
That's right. I'm metagaming. And what the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Call the cops.
Nah, they're on my side. I'll just say you're metagaming harder.
RP cards are up in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mhm.
Still not used to him coming out of the room. Good news.
Still can't sleep well.
We have fresh tomatoes.
Okay.
Try it. You can even eat it raw if you want. Just take a good bite out of it. Extra juicy.
Go with some eggs. I'm gonna keep this. Oh wait. Beautiful.
Mm.
I would like to read that later, perhaps. Principal. I like the way you think.
Morning, Valdris.
No coffee.
Tea. Oh. Always tea.
I knew you were a man after my own heart.
Morning start as a first tea.
You and I disagree on that.
Yes, well, you are fueled by pure caffeine, Braggy. That is a you problem.
Well, shall we? As we'll see
The
what
coffee does sound good.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, if I could be a little frank, it doesn't feel like it's been a week.
Don't really eat, but
time goes by fast.
rude me not to take it.
I mean, you can
Soliloquy.
Good morning,
Trust
sir.
me. It's a Tancho special.
What do you think, Braggy? All set for class today?
Already tested everything. It should all be working.
Very fresh.
Very good.
Extra juicy.
Getting that technology to work in a classroom was tricky, but thankfully Clint came in very useful in the world.
Yes. And soliloquy.
Indeed.
As long as it doesn't do anything I'm not expecting. Don't see why there'd be any issues.
It will probably be alright. I'll be heading up to get the classroom ready. Class should be starting in just a bit.
Indeed.
So, make sure everything's prepared.
I'm gonna make a stop at the bakery,
Take care.
but I'll be there soon.
Can you grab me a breakfast sandwich?
I can.
Good morning, professors.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Principal.
That we are. A restaurant one can be.
Good morning.
Morning. If you will, we can work up to
I only said many things this morning, Ted.
Something on my face? Grab some coffee before everybody. Oh, punches.
Are they not open?
No, they are. There's just plenty of people.
Hmm,
Until it dies down.
There are like 10 of them.
I don't have that kind of time.
And a raccoon.
The raccoon's in there.
I'm teaching it how to sit.
Delivery. Your daily macaron. Thank you for choosing Bad Luck Bakery.
Thank you. You got a position here.
I am the new courier. Yes.
Good luck with it then. I still need to get a coffee. Excuse me.
Character, it's white.
Thank you.
Alright, I can see.
My equipment's real simple like, but
It
means it's fun for you to do things.
Morning.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for
Morning.
And you as
Library.
What can I
You
get
can
for you?
eat in the clinic.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Biscotti. Can I
Morning.
get
Sandwich.
a coffee? Just
Here you
biggest
go.
fucking one you get.
Of coffee.
I pulled out my sandwich, but the macarons are yours.
Just
It's the daily assortment.
One travel cup, but I can give you.
You're gonna see he already had a bag in his other hand.
2 cc's.
So now he has two.
that's fine.
Well, you know what that means. That means today will be a good day then.
I hope so.
Hello.
No.
Ah, morning, Professor.
Morning, Steiner.
Are you here for your
Here, 2
daily
cups of
macaron?
It was already delivered to me.
CCs are there on
Could
the
I have
counter
a
already?
coffee and a breakfast
If you
sandwich?
need anything more today's
Understood.
specials,
Is
just
the
so you know,
coffee for
throughout
here
the day
or
are,
to go?
are-
To go.
let's see here. They are.
Understood.
We
One
have
moment,
our raspberry
please.
filled croissants. The name is actually evading me at the moment. Forgive me. And our
Okay, well.
apple cinnamon
Curtain
muffins.
call croissant.
Thank you.
All right.
Remind me
for
which ones-
Probably both of those.
Remind me which one the white macarons could be.
The white macaron can be. They can be garlic or vanilla.
I'll take my
Here
chances
is
then.
your coffee.
Thank you.
That will be 1 cc.
And the breakfast sandwich.
Yes, one moment, please.
Breakfast sandwiches are 3 cc's. I look forward to seeing you up at campus later since I will be working in the cafeteria today.
Will you? Good to
Yes,
see
it's
that
my
gets some
turn.
use.
Here is your breakfast sandwich.
Thank you.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
3 cc, right?
For everyone then?
I'll take it, please. We should
Milk,
come into your
sugar.
table before. Oh, absolutely. Sugar,
Milk.
take the whole shebang.
Mhm.
Give
Three-
me
three honey buns.
3
3
coffees, then?
cc's.
Yes.
Okay.
Today's
Thank you.
specials
I
are
hope
our
you
curtain cone
enjoy.
croissants, which are filled
Probably
with
will.
croissants filled with a raspberry chip.
Have a good one.
And our misfortune muffin of the day is apple cinnamon muffin.
Hey, give me one of those too. Give me two of each.
Oh, thanks. Oh. Okay.
Sweet, you did. Did you clean up the? How did you do that, by the way, after the whole spark?
The what?
Like, how'd you clean up the black top after?
I cleaned it up.
Professor Braggy? Oh, you had to clean it up.
Yes.
Huh. Fancy that. Oh.
It happens
Good to
sometimes.
know that. Oh. Sometimes, like plural.
If I ruin it too much, yes. Are you limping?
Oh, a little bit. Nothing major.
Warden students.
Is it
And
healing?
then Warden Professor.
Of course it is. Just gradually. Truly not a big deal. Purely my mistake. You
Let
know.
us go get you a muffin.
See that it does.
I will endeavor to do my best, sir.
Coffee.
Wait, we have your lecture today, don't we?
Yes,
Well,
it's my class
I'm
today.
excited for that.
You say that like you're going to have a death grip on us, Professor.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. That's fair. All students and faculty, please report to the blacktop for morning announcements. I repeat,
Well, look at that.
all
I'm not
students and
late.
faculty, please report to the blacktop
It's going to
for
be a
morning
conjoined
announcements.
lesson. I won't be the only one instructing you today.
Oh, exciting. Who, should I ask, or is it just going to be announced and I should wait in suspense?
Do you like suspense?
I mean, I could go either way.
You'll be getting a lesson from Paz.
Oh! Right, okay, that sort of makes sense given the limited information I have. Right, right.
Feel like I should double time it. Yeah, I'm gonna double
Can
time
you?
it. I'll see you there, Professor.
Hmm.
I don't think you're an evil creature. Just misunderstood.
Raccoon cannot understand you, Alders. Breakfast sandwich.
Yes, it can. Elves have an innate connection with nature. We can speak to creatures. Oh.
In that case, my mistake. I just thought you were being sentimental.
No, but I was lying.
Good morning.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning. Vanilla.
Yes, you're Marcus.
What? Since when am I Marcus?
I didn't bring you anything either. You want to
Am
come
I
over?
wrong?
You have a cannon there.
Marcus!
Maybe I'm right. Oh,
We left
wait,
early
what?
in the morning to make sure we could make our rounds.
Oh, wait, you look similar to me. I don't know
Uriel,
why.
do you know if Milo was
I don't know who
residing
you
in your
are.
room in the
Nice to
closet?
meet you.
Possibly. I didn't really sleep there last night.
You know what?
So I'm not sure.
Before, but I feel like
I was invited to go over to the hangar to check out what they're working on. We're building. I'm not saying I'm disappointed, but they hyped it up a little bit.
thing. Good way to put it, Evan. A
They're building a thing.
Yeah.
What thing are you building?
If I could go back and sleep over it, I might have.
Oh, by the way.
Good synthetic morning, Baggy.
Good morning. How was your sleep, Clink?
I slept. That's the goal. How about you?
I slept well.
Ah, that's nice to hear.
That one was miso.
Ooh.
I think they're about to mess up ranks.
Uh-oh.
Have you done final checks this morning, Clink? Is everything in the keep?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Very good. I'd rather not have any of the students lose limbs. At least not this early.
Oh gosh, no. No. Well, it's still an opportunity to learn something, but I think that's a lesson saved later.
Yes, losing a limb will teach you quite a lot, that is true. Isn't that right, Hayden?
Don't put me as an example to open.
That was just rude.
Understood. What if you know me not to be direct?
Vanilla.
Ooh. Nice.
Constant.
Should be.
Eyes forward, candidates. Couple of announcements for you all. We'll be having a couple of our late comers arriving over the next couple of weeks. The caravan systems are not perfect, and a few have not made it in quite yet. One will be making their way in today. They'll be joining you for class. Welcome them well. To that end, we also have withdrawal. I believe one of our candidates has deemed it more fit to follow their secondary course class and essentially are on their way back to Reinhold. Bailey, you'll be receiving a new battle buddy today and a new roommate. Your instructor for today will be Instructor Bragi, supported by Head of Research Paz. However, before we get to class, I had to have my 7 step out of line and step to the right.
Which one's missing?
Am I missing one?
Oh, yes, you are. The masked one is not there.
Are you aware of where he might be?
Wait, I saw him walk over. I think he got fluxed.
I see. Well, all of you can inform him that after our lesson today, you'll meet back up here on the blacktop for briefing before your exam. However, you're to stay there so we do not secondly pick you. Talus, it is your run. Pick your 7.
Very well. For excellency's sake, those of you who feel you are ready, move to the front line. Those of you who feel you are not ready, move to the back line.
You might want to yell, Talus.
Those of you who feel you are ready, move forward. Those who are not, move to the back line. Very well.
going to act as a tank in formation.
Very well.
For the purpose of party composition, I'm fine with the positions of gunner, scout, or specialist, or tank.
Very well. Hickory, step forward. Celestial, step forward. Rue, step forward. Sarah, step forward.
Professor, may I speak?
Yes.
If possible, I'd like to have Scout with me. Oh, you already picked her. Never mind.
Lunari, step forward. Arthur, what is your role?
I intend to be a fighter.
Very good. Step forward. If you need that full cover, my choices.
Very good. Those of you chosen, step to the left here.
Sure. Seven of you have been selected for the second examination. You have 1 week to prepare yourself and submit yourself for medical examination or dreadnought. Prepare your equipment and supplies, and organize yourselves. Just like the group that is going today, you will be going for your group examination next week. Nothing is barring you from asking for the group today for information. In fact, we expect you to. You may take this examination however you please. The only rule is you may not enter the building until the time of the examination. Any questions?
Half giant?
Very good.
Yeah.
My examinees for
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, heritage.
As stated before, examinees, you will arrive here on the blacktop after your class with Braggy and Paz. Make sure you have all of your equipment ready before you enter the blacktop. You will not be allowed to leave until the examination is complete. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sure.
Reform in the line. All of you reform in the line. Braggy, all yours. Oh, and Braggy, before you teach your class, meet me in my office, briefly.
Which floor was the largest classroom again?
It is the top floor, first one on the left.
Go inside to the classroom. Top 4 to the left. Largest one. Find a seat.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I believe the train will be arriving. Hayden, can you collect Malachi to bring him to my office?
Professor,
Understand?
Yes.
your tea dunkers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I
Appreciate
intended
you.
to drop them off before class, but you were not in your infirmary.
Ah, thank you. Do catch up with your classmates.
Right, quickly.
Bribes this early, Reginald.
I will be meeting with candidate Malachite and sending him to your classroom. He should be arriving very shortly.
Do you want me to
Also-
introduce him to the others? Or just make him just take a
Yes.
seat?
Introduce him to the others, then have him take a seat. Now hold still while I figure out what size to make this.
We should be. But shouldn't our
You can slightly smaller. There we are. Good.
Yeah, that'll work. And they should all be seated by now.
Make this quick. Today's introduction is gonna be about magical beasts. Good to see you, Braggy.
Good to see you as well. Is this the new candidate?
It's gonna be today's instructor, indeed, yes. I'm gonna present candidate Malachite first to the headmaster and then gonna show you your way immediately.
I'll wait for it then. And good to meet you, candidate Malachite.
To meet you as well, sir.
There are benches. The new candidate is currently meeting with Headmaster Valdris, and then he'll be joining you all. And that is when my lesson will start.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can all talk freely up until that point.
Wait, so who else is in our group? Is it literally just the 7 of us that were in this row? Wait, no, there's
All of
6
us, and then Hickory.
Yeah.
Hickory, and then Hickory. Okay, cool. Wait, did you hear when we're gonna meet after class in the gun range?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Fine. Hickory, we're gonna meet. Yes.
I am
Fantastic, really.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
No, the initials.
It's fine to see.
Thank you.
Come here first.
Bring it with me today.
Excuse me, sir.
I said lion.
What?
That means you're a lion.
No, dang it.
Okay.
Free talking is now over.
I'm fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Goodbye.
Get up.
This is Candidate Malachite. He'll be joining you all. Take a seat. First, I want to gauge what you know. What is a magical beast? Dickory.
A core-bearing organism capable of rapid mutation, first seen after the calamity.
That's a correct answer. You had one as well, Scout.
I was gonna say a giant monster that kills people.
Also correct. To the researchers and the arms makers, magical beasts are resources and mana. To the townspeople, they are the end. And to you, they are the enemy. They are what you are exclusively training to kill and remove and protect everyone from. In my class, you will be learning about magical beasts' strengths, abilities, and weaknesses. You will learn how to figure these out for yourself upon seeing them and seeing what they can do, before you lose your fellow wardens to them. And eventually, you will learn about the calamities and how you will be fighting against them. That will be a later lesson. First, we'll start with the beginning. Can anyone tell me what this is? Put the firearm down. Yes, Lunali. If you're saying anything, I'm not hearing it.
Folks may need to raise their voice significantly if they want to be heard throughout the classroom, sir.
Yes, if any of you are whispering, do not.
I can. She said it's a pod, the first of the enemies.
Yes. This is a pod. This is a magical beast, despite its appearance, and it's responsible for an unknowable amount of deaths. All magical beasts begin as this, gather and form as mana, and then go out and consume for more mana, and evolving into higher level magical beasts. When it is a pod, it's when it's at its weakest, and it can even be killed by non-arms. Their primary method of attacking is to bludgeon and crush things with their body. They're faster than they look, and they're much stronger. Each one of them has a weakness. There's a spot on their underbelly, a different color. It's weaker than their natural armor. When they attack, they tend to rise into the air and then attempt to crush you from above. With the current weapons you have now, how would you engage this? Steiner.
Overwhelming numbers, sir.
Yes, that's one answer. Are there others? Dickory.
Ideally, if you are fighting in a group, one will be within range for it to think it can strike, and another can provide distant support, sitting in the underbelly.
You had one as well, Arthur.
Yes. Attack when it's attacking. When it's in midair.
Mine was the same.
These answers are all correct. However, specifically for this, assuming you are alone, you only have the weapons you are currently equipped with. What you are going to look for is the moment of opportunity. When a pod rises into the air to attack, that is the moment of opportunity. The closer you are to it, the easier it will be to hit its weak point. It's also the easier for it to hit you. What happens when a pod dies, or any magical beast? Dickory.
An implosion. The severity of it can vary.
They dissolve into mana. They can leave behind ores, or even cores, which will form the basis of your weapons. Dickory.
Makes sense to have more on deck.
Yes. Are there any questions about what I've covered so far? Then we can move on. Pods come in different types, different elementals. There can be red pods. Switch to red. This is not actually an active red. However, an active red with this coloration is exhibiting an incredible ambient heat. Touching it can result in third-degree burns. The closer you get to it, the hotter it gets. Upon successfully killing one, it will explode into a large ball of fire. You will have to be ready for that. If you are armed with a weapon with no ranged capability, how would you face this? Bailey.
Would you grab it, and then once you kill it, you throw it? If you could throw it?
How would you grab it?
By its ears?
Its ears are exhibiting temperatures higher than your local stove.
Oh, yeah, that. I mean, if it was just you and you had no other option, you just have to, right?
In this scenario, you would have a weapon. Talia.
Depending on what kind of weapon you have, you can use your weapon to knock it back, or find something else that you can use to knock it back so you're not touching it yourself if you are vulnerable to the heat like that.
Yes. Evan.
Following up at kind of what Talia said, you'd want to use your weapon to at least keep some sort of range. If that doesn't work and it is going to die near you, the best bit is throwing it if you need to, or doing whatever you can to get it away from you. After all, it is better than dying.
Yes, it is.
It'd probably be better to get away from it than to pick it up and throw it, though.
If you were to
It
have
also depends on surrounding.
any selection of equipment for this, it'd be best dealt with by those who have resistance to fire and heat through either their element, their armor, or other causes. It's best dealt with by ranged users. If you are openly susceptible to heat and fire, you're going to need to be wary of these. Additionally, this is the only type of pod with an actual elemental weakness. Cores relating to water, intense bouts of wind, and ice are actually more effective against them. These pods are best dealt with by tanks, those that can take the heat. Any questions? Dickory.
Something that wasn't gone over was using the terrain as a
Could you yell? In fact, all of you in that row.
Something that wasn't gone over was utilizing the terrain itself as a weapon. With a fire-aligned pod, you could bring a ceiling down upon it, or fire open a water main.
Yes. That is very much something you can do. The environment can make or break a situation. It can be the reason that you will die or the reason all of you will survive against all odds. Leon.
Oh, well, considering their elements based on fire, has anyone tried putting it in a vacuum or depriving it of oxygen? Does that do anything?
It does. They still produce heat. It doesn't transmit as well without the air. And the fire does not ignite. However, being able to create a vacuum is rare. There are no other questions. Switch to yellow. Yellow pods are lightning. They release bursts. Each one is timed. You don't need to be afraid of this. This is all illusion. This is not actually a pod. This is a simultaneous creation between Soliloquy and Clink. While the exact pattern of the bursts of lightning can differ from pod to pod, they have a timing to them. Their most vulnerable moment is the instant after they have released a burst. They will also burst a larger one upon being successfully killed. If you were fighting one, how would you face it? Arthur.
You'd
Probably handle it by wildering it down with range, and after it puts out its energy, you then move in with melee to attack it. No?
That is an answer. Arthur.
Hit and run tactics.
That is also a correct answer. That one is more correct. If you are fighting one, learn its timing. You're going to need to get in, attack, and then immediately disengage. If you're unsure whether or not your attack is going to be able to successfully kill one, you do not want to be there for the resulting blast. If you are composed of wearing or using large amounts of metal, this is especially dangerous for you. The best class for dealing with this are the fighters, skirmishers that can move quickly. Kill it and get out. Any questions? Dickory. I don't hear you, candidate.
What elements would be best to prioritize for a quick assassination?
It's less about the element and more about how it's represented in the arms. Something that can pierce it quickly, or slash it, or even just crush it. It has no elemental weakness. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Talia. And then Scarlet.
There are those that use the earth element. Would that be effective to use against it, as far as it being something that's unconductive? So you could bury it in the earth or anything like that, and that would help stop?
Yes. You can certainly do that, and you are capable of moving large amounts of earth. You can surround it and ground it. However, do not assume that because your weapon may be earth attuned, it's doing more damage. It is not. But yes, you can ground it. Switch to green. The green pods are acidic. They're corrosive. They will leave pools of acid across the ground and across your weapons with each strike you land on them. This acid can and will corrode Magisteel. Be aware of the damage to your arms while fighting it, and do not attempt to engage multiple in succession, or you will find yourself without a weapon, and then without your life. What would be the best way to face this? Evan.
Got it, since I'm back here. The best way having the range units deal with this, anybody with either normal guns or people that have ranged, any kind of ranged, honestly, getting up and close with this one is not a good idea whatsoever. Even if you were, you'd have to be willing to sacrifice your weapon.
You had your hand up, Scout.
I was gonna say what he did.
Lunali. You're not speaking again. I don't hear you.
She's shouting. Maybe you should blink a little bit.
I think there's something in the air today.
She was speaking very clearly from the back row, sir.
Oh.
I can.
I can.
That's so weird.
Maybe.
Quiet.
I suspect if you go out of the room and come back in, it might fix it. Or out of the building and back in. I suspect if you... that may work. Oh. She says if you have access to arms, you... repeat that again, dear. Use magic to neutralize it from afar, something like wind affinity. Move it out of its pools.
That is an answer, and you can certainly test that. However, water would be more effective. It would dilute it, move it away, potentially get it out of wherever it intentionally left it. Talia, then Dickory.
As far as which of our roles, which of our classes would be most effective, like Evan said, those with the range, so people like gunners, I'd imagine casters, if they have a good bit of range to their casting, and things like that. And then you mentioned water. It's a good effect, because it dilutes it. Everyone else pretty much took the answer that I had, sorry.
No, that was a correct answer. And Dickory.
How effective classes like tanks or fighters can be, in this case, would rely solely on the nature of the support available to them. Different buffs or temporary immunities could make or break a battle against an acid-aligned enemy.
Yes. The best class for dealing with an acidic pod is a support. There are different types and expressions of support, including arms maintainers, who can repair arms out in the field. They are critical to fighting this kind of enemy, especially if an acidic pod evolves. This pod, of course, like the others, will leave a larger pool upon death. And this pool will last. You will need to pay attention to when exactly you kill this pod. Or you may trap wardens on different sides of the battlefield. Or leave traps for your fellow wardens. The best class after dealing with this is from ranged gunners. While casters typically are also proficient with this, gunners also tend to have a larger range and a faster reaction time. The best way to deal with this is removing them quickly and from far away. Switch to white. The white pods have no element. They are hardened, durable, and incredibly difficult to overpower. They are stronger than a normal pod, and will crush you with over double the force. Their armor resists even arms. It is the only type of pod that cannot be killed by a non-arms. They have one weakness, and that is that they retain the weakness of a normal pod on the underside of its body. it is still more armored than a regular pod's weakness. If you are used to the amount of force it takes to puncture a pod from that, it will not be enough. If you get the opportunity to strike at one of these weak points, do so with all of the force you have. You will need it. It is still possible to bludgeon them, or to pierce them, but it is more difficult. Slashing does not work. Unless you have something that can increase the sharpness. Something that can actually...
Quick heads up, me leaving, coming back, now I can't hear you at all, Todd. But I could coming into the building. Don't worry about it.
I don't know how to deal with that. What do you want to do, Lulu?
Usually hiding and unhiding works. Did that not work for you? Did you try and hide and unhide Ari?
Yeah, I have. I still can't hear them.
Weird, it must be some direct audio bug. Try shifting down to whispering and back to yelling, and if that doesn't work, then we'll just have to deal with it later.
Apologies. The best class to deal with this kind of pod is a caster, typically an elemental. They are not immune to elemental damage. They are more resistant to different types of physical damage. Bludgeoning is still the most effective against them. This is the most dangerous type of pod. Any questions? Leon.
You said this is the only one without an elemental affinity. Is that including the normal one?
Sorry.
No, you're correct. I misspoke. The normal pod and the white pod do not have any sort of elemental affinity or attunement. Celestia.
If we have to face one of them without an arms, what do we do? Find a caster? Or run? How do we face him?
If you do not have an arms, and you do not have a caster, you cannot deal with them. Retreating is your only option.
You could potentially pierce the very bottom, but you would have to push it over, and it would take a large number of force.
There is one documented instance of a white pod being killed by a non-arms. It took about 10 different people pushing it over, holding it down, and then being able to pierce the underbelly. Four of them died. That finishes the lesson on pods. I'm going to finish this lesson with one last section. I want to make sure each of you understand the current situation of the world. There are currently more active calamities at this moment in time than there ever have been since the beginning of Eden. With every city lost, our survival becomes more difficult, our resources, manpower, and future left to rot in the wastes. With every city that is lost and every Magus core that is consumed, the chance that there will be a continuing future drops. If you think this is going to be easy, you are wrong. If you are going to be a warden, you will need a drive to continue. A reason to be a warden. And you will not be strong enough to do it alone. Once you get to Class B type opponents, magical beasts, brute strength is no longer enough. You will need coordination, you will need teamwork, and you will need multiple classes in order to survive. Any questions? That concludes my lesson. Paz. Paz. Professor Paz.
You damn well know I'm not a professor, Braggy.
Teacher lesson.
Are you done scaring the candidates yet?
I'm not scaring them. I'm being realistic.
Well, since we seem to be having trouble with some hearing, first let me get this thing, and then we will walk right on over here. And since Valdris has seen fit to not bring any stools to this damn place, excuse me. Yep. Yeah, this will have to do. Now then, hello. All of you know me, I am Paz. I am not a professor, as some of you seem to think. You just call me Paz. I am merely a researcher in this place. But research is quite important. How many of you can name me some avenues of research that is, well, we do around the back in Reinhold? Any of you have any ideas?
That is Imagine.
I'll get to the two of you later. Go ahead. You are extremely quiet to me.
You said alchemy.
You know what? Let me go clean out my ears first before we continue.
Room is cursed. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
hear you over here too.
We can hear you. I can't. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can?
Could be. You have to leave room, then come
I
back,
hear you.
maybe?
Can't hear into the front row.
I still can't hear front, like this half of the front row.
I heard them. No, here.
Yeah, like every single one of them, I can barely hear them.
If you head out and back in, can you hear them? We have a box here in this room.
I'm not sure. I just loaded back to my homeworld real quick, so I'm
Okay.
reloading.
Reload back in and see what you can do.
Yeah.
It's likely an audio bug caused by our new audio spaces. We'll probably have to fix that.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll work.
Everybody up here? I can hear you now.
Oh, I hear you.
It was weird because I was just standing one
I
place.
can also hear you now.
And I kept losing people.
Hear back here though.
Is it the amount of people that
If I may make a suggestion, it might be worth taking the lesson to another room or back to the blacktop stairs.
Well, she left and came back.
I think that would work for this.
So,
Hey, Ton, can I try one thing? Can you take
I might send them out to the blacktop.
No, I need you to check something for me.
Yeah,
Can you
what's up?
take Ari and take them right outside the door and see if you can hear each other.
No, they already talked. I can hear them.
No, outside the door. We have a space in here. Take her outside the door.
Lunali, come here for a moment.
Well, I don't think she can hear you, so you're gonna have to like direct them.
Lunalia, can you hear Professor Baggy? She can't hear any of us. I'm pretty sure. Can you hear Professor Baggy? No, she cannot.
You out there.
Okay.
Speak.
I can
Alright.
now. I can hear you.
Lulu?
Yeah, okay. It's the room. It's the room.
It is a room. We already
Yeah,
discussed it with Shen.
Everyone get
we
to the
need-
blacktop.
Yeah, we're going back to the blacktop at this point.
Yes, sir.
And we'll finish the
We
lesson
figured
out
out
there.
the issue. We can
Yeah, we'll
finish your
for
lesson on the
people
blacktop.
to be grabbed to medical as well.
Something about that room.
Yeah, we were experimenting with Shen. I had the same issue. I had to leave and come back. Since some of the classrooms are very close to each other, coming in might trigger the system oppositely.
Gotcha.
It definitely is a system that might be. Shen said to me that they might take it off, just for the sake because we already have the
If
whisper.
we have the whispering, I think we're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all good, G. All right.
Yeah. It's okay. It's a learning experience.
We should all head out too. Yeah, no, just be stuff with Shen.
Yeah, I will. She does amazing work. We appreciate her every day.
Talking about the devil.
I can hear you all now.
Oh my god, my Discord, no.
I'm so sorry. I
Hey,
didn't
it's okay.
know. Yeah, I was gonna
Things
say.
we learn in testing.
I think going forward, Lulu, we shouldn't put audio
It's
zones.
something
we'll
that's
just make
currently
use
wrong
of
with the
whisper
architecture of the
system.
room.
Now that we have
It'll
it, I
be
think that's
fixed
fine.
for next week.
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't
Continue to the
take
blacktop.
hours to put in every single room
Yeah,
because I
me
had
too.
no idea. I had no idea it
how
was
did
this
you get out there
finicky.
so
To be
quickly?
honest with you.
That's okay.
But yeah, do you want me to upload a different
that's
map
fast.
without this stuff, or just go with the flow on today's?
We'll go with the
map?
flow today. It's no trouble.
Roger.
We can make it work with smart cookies.
I'm so embarrassed.
You're fine.
Shanrock, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. It's fine. You're testing with a new system. There's gonna be bugs. We're working around it. It's not an issue. Stop being embarrassed. I'm not no, fuck you. I'm not complimenting you. Get in here.
Oh.
Go be still.
All right, I'm leaving.
Quiet up.
Oh, great. A little bit of kumbaya. Fantastic.
I apologize for my old man.
Braggy, can you smack that cigarette out of that man's hand across from you?
Now that everyone is here, let's get back.
Marcus
don't
over there smoking
see.
in class. He's right,
Oh.
right across. Yeah.
I believe it was you who wanted to mention a topic of research. Oh, that's fantastic. I still can't hear them.
Oh, wait, really?
Alchemy. Alchemy is an interesting one.
No smoking in class.
There is no specific alchemy, but it does fall under medical. If you have any ideas about alchemy or the use of medicinal herbs, as it were, medical research is what you would be looking for. I believe the both of you had one for you as well.
Through scavenging for relics and artifacts.
How you get to research. Researching is the things you do after you pull the scavenging materials up. But for your sake, well, that is my forte of historical research. Mostly what we like to call pre-calamity. You will see something about that in a moment. Anybody else?
Thanks. I was nervous about playing my first teacher.
Magical research?
This is correct. Magical
Braggy's not very funny.
the major things that we study.
I don't want his classes to be dry, but I do want them to be menacing.
Go ahead.
He's a hard ass.
Armed research is one for sure. Now, tell me, where's Clink? There they are. Do you know what Clink has become famous for?
I believe so.
Well, do tell.
They are famous for their arms and magical creations.
Ah, but what is it that they have discovered and created that has made them especially famous?
I actually don't know that specific.
Well, for the rest of you, and I guess you as well, or anyone who does not know, Clink is a renowned, well, they made a new alloy, as it were, for durability of arms. It has allowed us to strengthen our weaponry and give Reinhold a leg up on our competition cities. Everyone, please give Clink a round of applause.
Oh, good.
Very good. If you decide to do any research into arms, be ready to work with durability
It's
and
okay,
so on and so
God.
forth. Iku, what was it that you wanted to add? Did you say something?
Endangered
Can
species
anybody
and specialized
translate?
habitat. He said endangered species. Habitat.
We can most likely go under the Magibis for that one. Without going on any further of random question, actually, go ahead. The last
Oh,
one.
it's alright. Okay,
No, please.
Mana waste studies, sir.
That's good.
What you are all speaking of in a lot of ways is subsections of the major categories. The major categories that we at the Academy in Reinhold will go over are as follows. Core research, the things that come out of Magibeasts, and the things that will power your arms. Magibeast we already talked of. I will let you in on a little secret. We may be finding more and more intelligent Magibeasts these days. If you wish to study them, that can definitely be one of the subsections. There's of course mechanics, vehicles, and the like to get you to places, not only for yourself, but the armies. The arms research as mentioned, medical.
I appreciate that.
There is a
It's exactly the
plethora
vibe I'm
of other
going for.
things you can research. For example, I know one of you here has been asking about agricultural studying. Which one of you was that?
Might be my partner? She's really good.
I don't believe I put you in that window.
You Rue.
Yeah, I am Ruyet.
Ah, yes, I heard your name. It is not something we particularly have at the Academy.
I also wanted it to seem slightly menacing that Braggy knew all their names,
Why? Anything you can think of.
even the ones he hasn't spoken to.
Now, as for myself, as I have told you, I like pre-calamity and pre-calamity artifacts. Finding out why the world is the way it is. But I must warn you, while most pre-calamity artifacts are broken, gone, useless, heaps of junk, every now and then we find something a little bit special. Like this. So, what do you think this is? What does it look like to you?
I mean, that's not probably what it is, but
And you? What does this look like to you?
It look like an egg. Baby egg.
Pat. If this was an egg, that would have broken. What does this look like to you?
Could be a seed of some kind.
For the rest of you, it does in fact look like an egg. A typical, ordinary brown egg that you would find every day in a cafeteria. But this one, quite solid, in fact. And the most incredible thing happens when you introduce a certain current into this egg.
A slight hum enters the air, and each of you begin to feel energy sap from your body. You all feel slightly more tired.
Yes.
No, don't do that. That's messed up.
Well, that's enough of that.
As soon as it stops, and the energy slowly returns.
Alright. You can lean on me. I'm not used to this kind of thing.
All it took was just a little spark. When we dug this out of Euphus, a city well renowned for its ruins, we nearly lost 3 wardens when one of them decided to play around with this object. So, the point here is that when you are in the field and you are finding things that look like they do not belong, things that look like they could be a random piece of junk, do not try to do anything with it. Bring it back, and we dispose of it if it is crap. And if it is not, we may learn something of the past. But, in order for you to have access to any of these avenues, become a full recruit. Much of the things that we have are secret. We do not bring it here. So, keep up your studies, make your arms, and show us that you are worthy of knowing things that otherwise may never be known. Very good, that is all. I believe some of you have pods to smack around.
Except for the group going into the keep. You're all dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Understood? Nice one.
Additionally, both Paz and I will be around to answer questions.
After I meet with my classmates about our thingy, can I talk to you about some things?
Yes. Would you like that to be more private talk?
I believe you'll do well.
Maybe. Yes, if possible.
In that case, come find me after.
Three more.
Okay.
I feel like that's the wrong thing to say.
Star?
There's some right behind you.
Star? Already?
Yes, I'll be fine. I'll be great.
This is getting to Mount
This is great. Would you like it to
We
be?
have a muffin.
Oh no, I'm good.
I'm not taking this into the keep with me.
It's a little bit of
You arrived just in time. You've currently only missed one lesson. I'm sure with both Baldrus and your fellow students you'll be caught up.
No, I'm saying I have two left. I don't want to take it into the keep because this lad keeps saying it first.
I misspoke. You missed Dusk's lesson.
Find somebody to give it to. How about that?
Do you already have your book, The Atlas of Battle?
Yes, I do. I was getting it on the train.
Last week we got to see.
Good. They're currently already up to chapter 20.
I don't think we've seen quite what a caster can do. Flaunt a little bit at some point.
Get on that then.
You've got a bit of time.
We know where we're supposed to go. So come on.
I cannot hear
They
you.
know.
What was that?
Yeah, you got it.
They were consuming food. Oh, Dusk. I can't tell you either. I think you need to take a walk.
I can't hear you either.
You may need to,
Campus is haunted today, I think.
A little bit. I think when people whisper and yell too much, they kind of just lose their voice.
I can hear you, Professor.
Professor Soliloquy?
Oh, wait. Are you talking? I can't hear you.
I have some questions. Can you hear
I
him?
can hear him.
I cannot hear him.
Interesting. I can't hear him. I'll let you do that.
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, but you can hear me as well.
I
Interesting.
can hear you, yes. Seems a bit random right now.
I can't hear you.
Can you still hear me?
Oh, sorry, Professor Braggy. We're requesting permission to retrieve our weapons.
Yes, sir.
You were part of the first group to go into the keep, yes?
Some things were weird
Correct.
because when the Nolly spoke at one
You may
point,
do so.
only a back row could hear her, which means that in theory,
I would also recommend you
We're here.
we both
take a
would,
walk.
I guess, or I will hear him.
I wanted to ask.
Bizarre.
Someone mentioned that they were more good luck team.
Very strange.
I'm going to take a walk. Maybe you should too. I'm not sure if that'll fix it, because I can't hear you at all.
Hey, sorry. Hi, are you the researcher here about Dirty Mana? I can't hear you. Hold on, let me go on a walk and come back. We'll talk later. Professor, good lesson, thank you.
Thank you.
I see.
Hmm. I think I can still hear you.
What on earth? What?
I'm letting you know I'm going to be taking a walk.
Understood.
2 candidates that they're going to the keep left to retrieve their weapons.
Very well. I will require you in the room for analysis.
Okay, I can hear you now. I can fucking hear you now.
Because I was like, thank you. Real quick to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I got it through body language mercifully, but at least it'll be clippable on your end. It's fine.
Do either of you hear me?
He just got so distracted because
We hear you. We hear you.
Okay, you hear me? I was thinking about everyone else needs to reload, and then I noticed that there were like 6 people I couldn't hear, so I was like, do I need to fucking reload?
Yep.
Okay.
It's.
Okay,
I think it's the
hopefully we should
people
be
who
good.
are affected need to do it as well.
Yeah. I think
But yeah, I'm so sorry for talking in the class. It was just so much of a problem. You could hear everyone, but most of
good.
the students couldn't hear each other, and I was like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't even I started to realize something was happening, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Oh wait, group instance. Fuck. I gotta go to my home world and then request.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll be here. You can request off me.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I'm glad you were surprised. That's right. I know your name. I know all your names. Tee. Well, as much as I can remember out of character. Yeah. Let's see, request of which. Fuck, I should have looked at the instance. I don't know, it may just be only witch. True. I think we're going to be changing maps for the keep. So it won't be much of an issue anyway. Well, except for the people that are staying here. Buh. It's only 10:30? Damn. Yeah, audiobook fun. It happens. There's a bunch of audio systems. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Where'd you all come from? Okay. Yeah. Alright, you guys all must have came the second I went home then. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you now. Were you trying to talk to me?
Okay. Yes, you also
Okay.
skipped me over in class.
Fuck. Listen, I'm trying my best.
Cry.
Oh my fucking god. Don't fucking cry. Listen, I'm trying my best. A lot was going
I know
on.
you are. You did amazing. You did a wonderful.
Thank you. I'm trying to embody that he's the professor you're probably afraid of. Oh. Where he's
You're doing a great job at
he's
that.
menacing in the way he fucking
You're
does his
very
classes. Thank you.
Todd, you scared the fuck out of me because when I was leaving the campus, I heard you grunt. And I looked around and you were nowhere near me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna head back to like the train station to do a quick rejoin, and I heard you talking like you were in my ear.
What?
Just like, oh, can you fucking hear me? I was like, what the? Where is he?
Yeah, that's the second I got here. I was playing with the system because I was like, talk, whisper, yell, radio, talk. All right. Is it fixed? Fuck, it is not. Evidently. Yeah. Yeah, hey.
I can't wait to talk to you later.
Yeah, hi, Teehee. What's up? Did you like the lesson?
I love the lesson. You did so good.
Perfect. I liked being like, who can tell me what this is? Yeah, just.
And everyone go. Ah!
Yeah, and then I heard a gunshot. And I was like, did Dickory just shoot me? Well, seriously, I heard the gunshot, but I didn't see a particle. So I was like, did I just get? Did you just shoot me, candidate?
I thought the same thing. I looked back and wait, pod. Oh,
My hat.
It's mine now. Wait, you know what? I might have to do a toggle where I just steal your hat and put it on top of my head.
Yeah, I had
Todd,
my gun
every
my
time.
the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the entire time we had it, every time the pod came by, he's slowly pointing the gun out. I know that saw it happen next to him too, where it's like, huh.
I liked the fucking.
just had a beat on him anytime he
I
was
liked being like, I don't care about holding this anymore. Be free. And then everyone was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. As I just like drop my hand and keep talking as if I didn't just release a pod into the room.
I love how you just put weapon down.
Put your weapon down, candidate. Well, because I couldn't, with the shader on, I could not see. I couldn't see. Yeah, with the shader on, I could see your hands were up. I couldn't see if you were holding a gun or not. So I was like, I was staring at you. I was staring at you and just being like,
Alright, everyone,
put the gun
please
down,
request
candidate.
off of Skullamancer. The new map is up off of Skullamancer. It should be Invite Plus. So if you don't have Skullamancer, you can add hit.
I was very nervous.
After they join.
You did it though. You got through.
Yeah, got through it.
Yeah, you got a part-timer.
Which, by the way, they had the easiest fucking first delivery ever. They took one step out of the door, and Braggy was standing there because I was going to get coffee, and then went, "Your delivery, sir," and he was like, thanks.
original though.
We got the Mrs.
He has a daily order of macarons. So that was the bag. It was handed to me the second I got out. I go into the shop. I'm handed a second bag of macarons, and then I'm just, I'd like a coffee, please.
Getting to go into this mode early was very fun, Jan. Of just
I was hoping. I wanted to. Yeah.
Instantly, we know what a pod is, so we're like,
Yeah. I think people started to realize.
it's reasonably real.
Yeah, I think, and then it was like, people started to realize what was going on when I was just told it to switch to red. I didn't get mine.
Oh, that didn't change for us. Sam.
I mean, I figured.
Yeah,
But
I didn't get my...
I'm sorry, I'm not used
no,
to
I got mine.
illusions.
Oh, it's not an illusion. That's a physical thing. That's not illusion magic. That is a physical thing. The illusion comes from its effects. Like the acid pools. That is a physical thing that I was holding. Yeah, you could have ruined it, and he would have been like, "You're gonna pay for that, candidate."
Request on Skullamancer.
All right, I'm going. Yeah, fucking Kelso could hear me. See, it'd be very funny, but I don't think he would smuggle a magical beast into Lindell. That'd be an issue.
But I knew better. I knew fucking better. For once.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, guys. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Did you like me just being like, who can tell me what this is?
I almost, dude, I was so close as Marcus to walking over and looking at you, pulling out another cigarette and lighting it. I was gonna fucking, hang on. I was gonna do the full one. And then walk away.
As you guys shuffle back into the world, go ahead and head back into your place.
That would have been it would have been a moment where you would have seen his arm fucking blurred, grabbing the cigarette, like fucking crushing it, and then just pulling it, and your entire hand would come with it. Your entire arm would extend. Yeah.
If you told me I had to pay for it, I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were here to kill magic beasts.
That was a
not,
teaching aid.
Let them live.
We don't care.
Mostly, especially because once it broke it open, you would have seen it's mechanical.
Are we gonna go NPC or what are we doing?
That doesn't mean it doesn't need to die.
You're paying for the teaching aid. This is non-negotiable.
Yeah, alright. I think we said start getting back to your
Yeah.
places.
Alright, I need to go.
Are we going back to the blacktop?
Yeah, get back to the blacktop. Get back to the blacktop if you're supposed to be there. How? Please speak.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, I can hear you. Oh, this is great. Thank goodness, I can hear you.
That's weird that it just kind of like degraded over time. Funky.
How'd you like to listen?
I loved it. It was great.
Fuck yeah, I wanted to put the fear of God in there.
Well done, sir. Yeah.
Let me just throw a pod in the room with no explanation and then keep going about how dangerous pods are.
Yeah.
As everyone's going, is that real? Is that Did you smuggle a magical beast into Lindell?
Throw it on one of their faces.
The original plan was that I was just gonna go catch and then fucking throw it at the first row candidate.
Oh my god, that would have been hilarious.
Except Lulu I opened my hands a bit too much, and it was going to be that I was going to release it, and then Lulu was just gonna go do whatever. I was just gonna. He's a teaching aid. As long as he listens to what I'm telling him, he has two modes. Basically, there's docile and there's aggressive. That was just permanently in docile.
Gotcha.
Which, if he didn't switch back into Valdris, the plan was that he was gonna come back to me, and I was gonna just bat him between my hands like a balloon.
Excellent. I might head to the blacktop.
Yeah, I'm heading as well. No, wait, fuck. Mid-build it. Opal.
Are we stopping now?
I guess not. I was fully prepped to come here in character.
You're right next to me.
This is my battle animation. Fun.
I assume they're gonna announce it again since we have to fire drill.
What is that fruity ass pose, candidate?
Don't hate me because I slay, sir.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
They told him to slay, so he did.
You are holding that weapon entirely incorrectly.
Slay queen.
Wait a minute, hold on a goddamn second.
Oh, jeez.
He's the big spoon and you're the little spoon.
Oh my fucking god.
RP cards up. In 3, 2, 1, begin.
Is it interesting? We've been doing this entire time. Right. Shall we get out of business?
You got an idea, Professor?
I believe
That brings me an idea, yes. Will it benefit you all to see each and every role?
I believe so.
It would, sir. Especially because I think a lot of us are a bit lost when it comes to how to express ourselves as casters before we can cast.
Indeed. And fighting is not just the only way to show off. There are multiple ways.
That is the hope, honestly, especially for these keep trials. Asking a bit more of us than just
Candidate Opal.
treasures, I suppose.
I really enjoyed the lesson today. It was interesting.
Find me this evening, perhaps I
I'm
can.
glad to hear that.
Yes, sir.
I was
If I remember
going to
correctly,
ask.
you're more interested in the biology of them, correct?
Mm-hmm.
There's someone I can introduce you to after this.
Oh, okay. When it comes to, how do I explain it? When it comes to, casters and going against, the white, pods and the acid pods, does it depend on the caster's spells on how much damage they would do?
Seems that secrecy may be counterintuitive.
Depends on multiple things. It depends on what exactly their arms represents itself as. It depends on the element they've chosen. And it depends on how they represent that element. There are some casters who focus on using water to pierce. There are some that attempt to use large bodies of water to wash things away. There are some that try to aerolize water, use it more in a gaseous form. You can find all of these different spells in one type of caster, or it could be split between 2 or 3. Each of them have their own specific uses.
Understood.
It depends entirely about the limits of that caster.
Thank you for your time.
Right.
I've seen multiple types of casters.
Take care.
I guess I'm just a little worried. Well, as I'm going to try go for a caster role, I'm a little worried that I don't know if some of my spells would be effective against them. Or if
You
they
will have
would,
spells,
I'm not entirely sure.
and you will have Magibeast that will not be affected by you. It is just a reality. Once you get past Class D and Class C magical beasts, you will run into more and more magical beasts that may be directly immune to anything you can do. It's an unfortunate reality, but it is why we need teamwork, and why no warden can stand alone.
I see.
When you design your casting type of arms, focus more about what exactly kind of spells you would like to have. Would you like to be able to control the environment more? Would you like to be able to deal damage? Would you like to be more defensive and protect your fellow wardens? When it goes into specifically what kind of spells to use as a caster, I'd recommend speaking with Dusk on that. I am not a caster. I've known several, and fought with several. But I only know for a few of them why they chose the spell they did.
Okay.
There are multiple representations of every element. Each of them has their uses. Each of them has their limits. And there are things that may not be bothered by any of them.
Okay.
As an example, to use fire. You could have something that's more defensive and use fire to try and control the ground. Make it so certain Magibeasts that aren't immune to fire or aren't flying have to travel in certain patterns, which makes it easier for the gunners and the tanks to hold them off and kill them. Or you could go full offensive and spew fire, launch fireballs. Each is possible. Caster is a lot more imaginative than the other classes. The 1 second to it is support. There are many ways to support, but not as many ways as there are to cast. Is there any core you're specifically focused on? Anything you want to do?
As of current, no. If I'm being very honest, I am struggling with trying to comprehend the arms and Dusk's lesson, hence why I'm gonna try and talk to him when I can. I also failed his test. So I'm a little worried because I don't know what I want.
Tactics will come to you over time. What Dusk is primarily trying to teach you all is less memorizing tactics, as much as it might seem like that right now, and more to think about why those tactics are used. You are going to encounter new things, things that have not been seen, encountered, or fought before. The better you are at recognizing its limits, its abilities, its weaknesses, and how to fight it, the more lives you'll save.
Okay.
Think of it more as a mindset, a set of tools. And when you go through the keep, it'll give you a better idea of what you want to be able to do. There are too many options right now. In the keep, you'll figure out what you wish you would have been able to do at that moment. Focus on that and turn it into a design. That is where Clink and Soliloquy help you. They will help you realize that design.
Okay. No one's gonna die in there, right?
No. No one should die in the keep. It has been tested before.
Okay.
It is still capable of injuring you.
Oh.
There are several things in place to stop it from killing you. But, as a warden, you are going to need to get used to being injured before you get your arms. Once you get your arms, you'll be more durable, stronger. Some wardens even believe that they're invincible now. They're all dead.
Oh. I see.
You will need to get used to injury. Once you get your arms, you'll most likely be injured less. But there will come a time when you will encounter something that will injure you like that again.
What would happen if a warden was to lose an arm or a leg and unable to fight? Would they be just dismissed from the wardens? Or would they be given a second lease in life of...
You have not been paying attention, candidate. When you go back to your class, look to see who already has prosthetics. You'll find several.
It's true, actually. Yeah, that's actually true. That was a little...
Yes, Valdris.
During the examination, I'll be in for a good part of the evening. If anything comes up, you and Talus are to handle.
Understood, sir.
Very good.
I will admit that was a little silly of me to ask.
Do you mean you don't want me to NPC? And stay here and hold down the fort?
You can NPC if you want. That's just an character.
Okay. Perfect.
You can do whatever you want.
Sorry about that. What did you say?
I said that was a little silly of me to ask, to be honest with you.
Reginald as example.
Needed, though. do you need the professor?
I was using you as an example
Terribly sorry to...
for a warden with a prosthetic.
Terribly sorry to interrupt. Do you know the location of the shooting range? I'm trying to wrangle up my... Well, students I need to take a look at.
I believe.
I thought it was in the where the clubhouse is. The club area is.
I believe it may be up there. I'm not familiar with where the shooting range is. Valdris has already turned in to deal with something. So I can't ask him for now.
If you know where the swimming pool is, I believe it's there.
Thank you.
Students running off.
We'll look for them there. Terribly sorry to interrupt. I must go.
You're fine, Reginald. Do you have any other questions, Opal?
No.
Alright. In that case,
Thank you for answering them.
my job is to teach you.
Evening.
Biscotti,
I was just heading back to my shop from working in the cafeteria.
do you have the same problem as Bun with the ramps?
Yes, but unlike her, I do tend to stick to the walls more. If need be, I can.
You don't need assistance then.
I shouldn't. Unless I trip.
Are you going to trip?
Shimmy down. Granted, she gets a lot quicker.
We seem to be back. We seem to have gone in a circle.
It seems so, Professor.
Good to see you, Biscotti. Are you guys still on the map? For the keep stuff?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering if you
Go
guys
to the
changed
NPC
maps.
chat and they'll direct you.
Alright.
And then you're gonna want to hit your invis.
Where are you guys on the map? No question.
Angel Kip, level 0.
Okay, thank you.
I had a quick question. It might be a little bit silly. Can pods stick to walls or do they just slide off?
They should be able to stick to walls. I don't see why not.
They can hover.
Yeah,
So they can just hover next to a wall.
Just hang on one. Yeah.
You can all be silly and plan even tactics of your own stuck to the ceiling or to the walls and then just fall on them.
What Braggy did not tell them, pods, you can sit there and look at them for a bit. You can be a little smarter than normal.
I will say for probably a challenge. I'm gonna choose a lucky number over here. Eso, would you like to be the toughest pod possible?
Sure, yeah, I can.
Oh, you sound. Your voice, I think, is still in here as well.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
You're good, Jay.
Bring your size down to 3 meters.
Chris, nice speed
Oh,
as well.
it's not in the actual size anymore.
Do you need me to do anything specific, or?
They're just gonna be in the color of the pots. It should be on the left side. I think it's the white one.
Oh, you're talking about be the hard
I'm
one.
just a
Yeah,
cute
I got
one.
you.
Yeah. You will have delivery later on when we're reaching to
Alright,
the
fine.
final
Damn.
boss.
I'll go. Damn.
For that pot
Leave
to
me
appear on
alone.
its own and give them a little bit of a trouble. It will be kind of like a lesson if they are gonna actually try to fight it or just
on
move
right
around
hand
it.
is your death toggle to explode.
Okay, gotcha. So don't jump into
Full-
this one until we
full
get
fist?
I think I'm just gonna wait
Full
for the DM to
fist,
tell me.
and then what? Thumbs up?
Gotcha.
No, just full fist.
Are we all good?
And I'll do your death toggle.
Well, I'm doing it right now.
Hey, let's
Okay.
make sure to spread out.
I see. I see. Okay,
Alright,
I
it's
see.
time to make sure all of them are ready.
We're using green the least.
Alright, everyone make
Okay.
sure to spread out and get
Green the
ready.
least. I'm assuming there's no white except. Where are they coming from? Is it that way?
I'm gonna start telling Lulu.
No white, and you can use.
Everyone be on your positions, be on your base behavior.
That way?
And
Okay. What
whenever
voice mod are you
start seeing
using?
them, and start playing with them.
You can
Alright,
use.
gonna be right back.
I think they said whatever elements we can use, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it's from that voice mod.
Everybody's using different ones, or some people are not.
Whatever you
using
guys
any.
want.
Okay, I'm gonna do Lost Soul.
Alright, my little pods, they are coming in. Do not start engaging whenever they go beyond the first room. Understood? That goes for you, Java and Coyote. So you can both be a little goofy in front of them, or they decides to kick your ass.
Drop from above.
Okay, players are in the first room.
Play something with no brain.
Alright, Java and Coyote. They're trying to get your attention, so you're gonna go back to them. You're actually gonna go to them. Alright, Coyote, you as well. Go in there. Alright, Java, make sure to explode. You need to hold it. You need to keep holding it.
Just close this and hold down the trigger.
I'm holding the trigger, I'm closing my fist, but I must be doing something wrong. Ah, fuck.
I'm just not gonna do it. It would be wrong to do it now.
It's fine. Just in this.
Yep. Why would it work for me? Damn.
The electric one does have a little bit of a delay when you're squeezing the trigger, just for everyone to know.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it working back here.
You're good.
Make sure your jester's on.
Alright, it's called. They see you. I really love how they're all just seeing one, but they're not ready to see so many on the other side.
Just for my singing pods to know they're rounding the corner so they can possibly see you, so stick up there.
Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing.
Alright. Since the room is a little oversaturated with pods, I would say a couple of pods start moving up more inwards. Alright, that's good. Alright, Nova, big HP, cute, all start attacking. The baseball bat, you never. Remember, whenever you're dying, keep filling up the upper rooms as much as possible. Alright, Jabba, they shot you.
I can't see his particle when he shoots at me from that distance. I thought I was waiting for it.
Get inside, I think it's too quick. There you go, the explosion went, now you're gonna go invisible.
Look, reminder, how do you die? Is it put it at 0 and hit the pod toggle?
They just hit the pod toggle.
Okay.
I love the little pod tactics up here at the stairs. Oh yes, just stare at them, Fox. Alright, Todd, Whitty, and Squish, please move up a little bit forward. We want them to start progressing. Okay.
Fire. Milo, Theo, get ready. Assist her. This fucking ass one.
Alright.
I would say one more shot on Fox and then it would explode. because
They're
they
shooting at Wolfie, so Wolfie start falling down.
Perfect, Fox. Thank you.
Oh, HB, that's a perfect spot.
You want me to perhaps let him pass and then get him from behind?
Yes.
That would be perfect for moving them forward.
Right. Oh, that was amazing, Spirit.
Yeah, double checking. We're not as durable as normal pods, right?
What was that, Todd?
We're not as durable as normal pods, right? For this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As you said, these are like baby pods, right? They're not like the full-on outside pods.
Yeah.
They're gonna surprise them with a little bit of bigger ones far up ahead, but it should be all still like not so smart, kind of toddler behavior.
You know, Woody, just keep bouncing around this part of the hallway, just so like we coax them a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Am I good to do the aggressive speed up bounces where I start bouncing off walls faster?
Yeah. You can all be creative with your pods. You can all be extra
drop on
bouncy.
We
You
make
can
some
be
noises.
It can be rubber balls that if they hit you, you can come back and actually bounce on them. Alright, HB, whenever you can.
Make noises.
Oh, you get shot by Baldrus. The Brinkus took in a huge explosion.
I mean, I popped right next to him. He might have not seen it.
I think they hit it inside.
One
It'll be
second, I'll tell
fine.
Lulu it was above.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he got it.
It should be fine for now. Let's not interrupt the flow, since they're taking a little bit too longer to deal with the rooms. I just still got a little bit up ahead. The more they're starting to take longer, the more you're all starting becoming more aggressive towards them. So you can all start going all of them at once.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Alright, full on pot attack. When you all die, I want you all to start spawning beyond the stairs to the next room. If you're all dying, please, a little bit further ahead. We're gonna give them a little bit of a breather on this room. Todd, keep going if you can. We're gonna give them this zone a little bit of a breather for them to keep advancing.
If we're close enough, can we give Lulu also a bit of a bop on the side? Just see kind of just waddling around as well with them.
Sure, you can. We'll load some comedic action in here.
Okay, so technically there's one of those like break boxes up ahead. Opinion of like putting a couple of them in there and just if they come close, we all just jump out all at once.
Let's put 3 in there. Whoever's closest to it. Oh god, yours already too many. Keep in mind that these boxes are a little bit on the local aspect. I'm not sure if they already fixed that. If not, whichever person approaches you first, you all start getting out of it.
Aw, little pot box.
The perfect Christmas for a friendly family. Hotbox.
To those who are a little bit tired, you can still go a little bit forward. We still got more rooms far ahead. We're gonna prepare a little bit of a fun stampede of pots later on the next set of stairs. Alright, I don't want any more pots engaging them. Everyone else should be preparing for the pot box.
Yes. Almost get into the Todd box. The box of Todd.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a great idea. Whenever you die, on the next room, we're gonna have them all located on the ceiling. You're definitely gonna see Skull and Spirit Fox on the ceiling. That's where the next area of the pot spawn is gonna be.
Can I just be on the ground just staring at them in the middle of the room?
Yes, you can. We need debate, and you're debate, Todd.
Could send a master at it.
Hmm.
Huh?
Alright, all pots in the boxes spread. Baldur's caused this. Alright, up to the next spots. Please be on the ceiling where everyone else. Pug, there's Spirit, and this in the room, if you can see me. I want you all up there.
Can I be big, Lord?
Yes, you can. You can be big. At this point, if you all want to, you can be going between 4 and 5. We're gonna give them more challenges right now. A little bit more of a...
How do you change the size for the pods again? My apologies.
Go to your radial menu into expressions, the cogwheel that says quick actions, and then you can change your avatar height.
Ah, understood. Gotcha.
Between 5 and 4, right?
Yeah, between 5 and 4. Look at all of you being menacing.
They have a single indicator, which is the acid pool that is slowly dripping from the ceiling.
Yeah, that will be their indicator. That is perfect. Definitely not planned, but wow. Someone still has their mic open, and I heard that growl. Also, on a fun note, your shadows are on the floor. That's another indicator.
I'm sure there'll be nothing. I'm sure there's just a couple of convenient...
Just don't move. Just don't move. They won't notice if you don't move. It's part of the map. Woody took care of it. There's an acid pot on his page on the floor.
There's the other two on the right.
And they will never know.
We are very stealthy, yes.
Has to be situational awareness. Very nice.
Alright, they're gonna start moving forward.
I put my speed so I can just jump. Just blast forward.
As you kick on the box, open it, revealing its containments. Just remainings of pieces of pods. What's remain of what broke before. Nothing else. I guess I never asked. Do they kind of like fur because of the ears? Or... No, they're just like eggshells.
If I remember right, it's not fur. It looks like fur, but it's not.
Okay.
It feels hard. If I remember correctly. I may be wrong.
Yeah. Perfect. Good job, Witty. Good job, Squish. Thought you're there. You're a menace.
Oh, boo.
Who said it? They still got to deal with crossing forward. The first player that come in, y'all are gonna bounce down.
So you want full-on swarm? On all, like...
Full-on swarm.
Understood.
Alright, I'll give you the signal. Alright, Lulu decided to shot. Everyone fall down.
Leon, please move back.
Put your pod is dying on the last set of stairs upstairs. I want you to start just filling it a little bit. We're gonna have 4 or 5 pods over here.
Four pods, one of each.
That will be perfect. That's an amazing idea.
Pod Avengers, assemble.
We should slow down a little bit on the poison pods, though.
Yes.
Because I'm
Less
pretty
acid.
sure there was like
Understood.
4 or 5 of them last there.
Alright.
From the photographer's perspective, you guys absolutely mogged them. Holy shit.
Never for now, I would like you to swap into another fire one, please. Thank you very much.
Am I going to be a big one again? Normal?
Normal, yeah.
I'm a hyper-aggressive pinball.
We're gonna reward these candidates with some supplies in these boxes over here. Java, if you can toggle yourself off with whoever is in this chest, so the electrical doesn't give you away. Which do you want to DM then, that they get like medical supplies over there?
Can I just be a tiny little guy in a chest?
Okay, got it.
1 second.
You got this?
This is Extreme Dodgeball. Welcome to the game. Holy shit.
Alright, they're gonna send in a scout.
If a scout is visible, do you want me to chase after them? Like just launch from the stairs, or do you want me to we don't see them?
No, don't see them yet. Alright. They're all healing right now, we just give them medical supplies. We're gonna confuse all of them with a following mode. Everyone who is upstairs, instead of going towards them, you're all gonna start moving back. You're gonna go to where Skull is. Yeah, if you continue the road, Skull will be at the end of one of the hallways. Tenny spot thinking it's Tenny's time.
Mork, are you wanting anything in the box? Like, they're here at this chest. I thought you were at it. Never mind.
That's since Lulu gave them.
Okay.
Oh, they gave them an explosive.
Just a track, Morph. I gave.
Yeah, I saw them. I saw that.
Explosive, yes.
Yeah, sorry. No, there was supposed to be a pot in there, but they left me behind. Which, whenever you can, whenever they got upstairs to the next room, up to the level of the box, you can start DMing them. You'll start gonna hear like bouncing noises, more and more, going, increasing in noise, indicating that there's a stampede.
So, like, louder, okay.
Yeah, it just gets louder and louder.
Okay. Once they hit
What are
the
you
box,
gonna-
I'll let them know.
Yes.
What are you gonna give him what are you gonna give him for the next box? The one that's coming up. The little breakable one.
The ammunition.
Fair enough.
I'll say when they check the box, I'll give them the
Yes.
Can I test her sympathy? Just a little guy. Just sit on the ledge. See they just
See if they notice a little.
Yeah, it's very hard to notice you.
We'll see if they notice the little guy.
Oh, they noticed Winnie, but they didn't notice you.
Seems like.
It's just a little guy.
Opening this box inside you find ammunition for various types of dogs. Though at the same time, you can hear the
pods.
sound of more and more bouncing.
Go. Go, my pods. Go, my pods. Be free.
Please don't expulsion any of the others. We're just on the
Oh my god.
Learn you're gonna see this display? That ain't worth it.
Alright, for the sake of speed, because I just give a little bit look ahead and miscalculated how much they have to go through.
Yeah, so
Every...
last hits.
We're gonna be a little bit more squishy. Whenever there's a rectangle, not a corridor, I just want 3 to 4 pots on each.
You shouldn't be that close. All things considered, but we can't help it.
If you see 3 or 4 pots in a specific like little rooms, then go to the next one, please. That way we can give them a little bit more of lead up to this. What's up?
Why don't you just DM out that it sounds a little quieter in the hallways since they just had a stampede? Like, it would be a good time to say that.
Yeah. And start preparing everyone know.
Alright, dear pods, 3 to a room. Come on.
Do corridors count?
You can have like one in a corridor. Like,
I want to hide my dragon box.
yeah, I mean, if you want to chill in a box.
There's gonna be a little boxy dude.
By all means.
That would be terrifying. To see fucking like 20 pods that are just dodgeball.
Hey, Marv. Alright, they're gonna.
Also, I don't know if... Are you planning to use a white pod for this?
Didn't they say they wanted to use one at the end?
Well, the thing is, Brady told them basically to run.
Right.
So, they may try to fight it, but they're probably gonna run.
Java fly out of the box and die.
Right, Lich, they're shooting at you. Alright, Lich, that was the right hit on you. We're gonna be a little bit more squishy. We still got a lot up ahead and a little bit of time, so we still need to give them some enjoyment with the final boss. Now you're all a little bit more on the 1-2 hit zone.
Mm.
I love the pot tower over here.
I got pictures.
Rad skills, says so.
Oh, you guys are the dysfunctional version of the one that's ahead.
I'm sorry. I think Bringus has the just done. He clicked it.
Oh my god.
He, like,
What does he have?
If you go back to the chest around this corner and you click on it, it tells you something. A beautiful, beautiful message.
Which one of you fucking pods just Tony Hawk Pro Skater down the fucking rail?
Yeah, the girl says Oh, they shot you. Tower's crumbling. You're all dead. It's so sad.
What do we want in the boxes up here? Oh, I see. You want to be in the box? Yes, get in the box.
We're gonna play a little bit of her roulette. Let's see if they see which one has the pot or not.
I think they both have pods.
Do they?
I'm a tiny one in this one. Not
That's my favorite kind of roulette.
I'm just a little guy. The other one's gonna kill him.
Little guy, don't even do anything.
Got it.
Just stay over there.
Go.
Thank you all
What
so
do we
much,
want in the
everyone.
boxes, if there's anything?
And this too is just gonna be the nothing and the pod. On the upcoming one,
Okay, so they're both nothing. Okay.
yeah, they're both nothing, and the next one as well, nothing.
Got it.
There's more boxes up ahead and a chest. The chest is gonna be trapped. If they try to open the chest, depending on whoever opens it, it will be a specific element. If it's human, it will be a little bit of a fire explosion. If it's someone that has a mechanical aspect, like a warforge or a prosthetic, it's gonna be an acid one. The acid one, it's not gonna be strong enough to melt them, it's just gonna be fumes affecting them.
Alright, pods. Go ahead. Go ahead and die immediately.
On this, the remainings of this crate, you're just gonna see a little splat mark of what was the remaining of a pod. Fucking mosquito slap you.
You want 3 per room, right? There's only 2 in this one.
These boxes only had pods inside.
3 per room, yes.
Alright.
It'd be 3 per room, not in the hallways, please. We still got a lot up ahead, and they still got a final fight, so we want to give them a little bit more of an agile movement.
Oh my god, the little.
Yeah, so I think where you are perfectly, if I recall, if you go upstairs, that's definitely the time where you're gonna be the ultimate pod. Yes.
Can we talk about the little pod family that's upstairs that they're gonna have
I
to
know,
learn?
I just took a photo of them.
This
Yes,
is gonna be brutal.
no.
Family.
We had a family too. We had a family too. We were a little tower. I watched their evolution. First there was just 2 of them, and then I came back and they had a kid. They've evolved. George got a 9 to 5 with a stable income, and now they're gonna.
Actually, yeah, you're fine over here. Witty, we're gonna actually have a cool evolution scene over here. You're gonna be right in the center. You're gonna be a normal pod. And on your radial menu, there should be a kind of like an upgrade, that one specifically. If you can,
There's nothing in there.
when that's happening, I want you to turn into very big and an electric. You're gonna be the only one in this room, so Neva, if you can,
State a number. What do you mean by very big?
let's go by 6.
Hey, let's just go down the hallway towards them.
Tiny pods.
Lulu, no.
Lulu, oh.
Lulu, no.
What is Lulu doing?
He keeps raising his gun to shoot the tiny one. You'll dead. Dead.
My heart.
So it's see them, hit the evolve toggle, and then just get really big? Do I need to be a specific type or color?
I think he said after evolution, big, and then lightning. That's what I'm gonna
Lightning, okay.
Yeah, you got it perfect.
Yep.
Checking the corridor to the right. I see that. Sticking with you, Merring, just in case for now. Get ready to bat shit away. Here they come.
I could possibly torch the box.
It looks like they're around the outside of it.
What do we got inside of these? Morph.
This box is nothing. The chest is a trap.
What kind of trap?
They're about to shoot into it.
Oh, sure. If there are gonna be little goblins, they need to be careful, little goblins.
Oh, they're about to shoot into that. The trap one to kill the pods outside.
Alright. Oh, Bringus, why you're like this?
Oh wait, no, the trapped one is the one that Bringus just opened.
Yeah. The magical base is the cord. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Please don't be a pod.
Even worse, with a 7, you'll realize that there's a mechanism activated the moment you open this. Fire erupting from this chest will hit your arm, burning it to a certain degree. Not to a third degree, but definitely burn your hand.
Oh my god.
I missed it. What happened?
I'm gonna hang out in this box. It's a big one.
Milo just walked up to the family while they were sleeping and just torched them, and they all screamed to death and exploded.
Right, okay.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Hold on.
What a fucked up day.
There's one in the box. Is that all right? There's a big boy.
Well, they need a second because they just.
I think give them a bit. They're doing injury RP, and then afterwards.
Leon's fucking hiding it. He said it's nothing.
Oh, yes, my favorite one. Anyway, zombie bite his ass. Okay. Yeah, I think Java maybe wait on the box just so they can see the evolution. Maybe do something with the next box or something.
Oh,
Give
he's
it some
already dead.
supplies.
He's already dead. Paul just ran up and murdered.
Blue just ran up to the box because he knew. He just murdered it.
They're so real for that.
They're so real for that. I was about to despawn and everything.
He is tweaking.
As Martin said, you're Warforged. They are more resistant to traps.
Everyone make sure that they have their pod toggle turned on if you weren't going to be having life.
Alright, Woody, they're about to turn the corner. Just get everything ready if it needs to be. They're about to turn the corner.
Yeah,
Ready?
you were speaking out loud.
Shit. Yep. I'm an idiot. Yeah,
You're
work
okay.
out.
No, it was good. It was good.
Switch, switch, get out of there. What do you think to be alone? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's start evolving.
My bad, sorry.
You're okay.
The large
Right.
ones are very hard to bat away. You're going to have to avoid them, step around them.
Alright. So right now I think there'll be no more pods aside from Esso. So you're gonna be a maniac. But yeah, you got it.
Just standing up here menacingly. Oh.
He is our vanguard.
He's just standing there menacingly. Oh shit! I didn't know he could spin like that.
He's got the moves. Break it down, funky boy. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh
Look
my
at him,
god!
he's got the worm, even though don't got legs or arms.
All right.
Alright, alright. Comes down, chill.
give them one last bout, jump forward, and then give them an attack here, and then give them the death.
Gonna be a good hit from Orion. Alright, thank you. Did a good attack on you. Alright, explode. Oh, thank you. Took that head on. That'll be in the notes.
Check them. Close us. I'll be fine.
How I would say start getting ready on the last room.
Anything broken?
No,
No one's screaming, so
no,
I don't
actually, you
think
still
so.
get a little bit of a moment since they're gonna deal with Essa. So,
Alright.
yeah,
You're
no.
not gonna need us for anything, alright? So I can go camera mode.
Yeah, you can all start going camera mode. Thank you so much, everyone, for helping us.
I've gotten so many pictures from this. Holy shit. I'm going to spend so long going through them. I'll still be grabbing the ones at the end, though, of course, for the white pod fight. But like, holy shit, I have so many. Do you guys like actually want them to be like cropped down, or just like shotgun blast them?
Shotgun blast them. It should be fine.
Oh boy. Okay.
Give us the wall. Give us the wall.
If we're certain
Alright.
APCs, are we good to eventually head back to our shops and do stuff?
You can all either respect her or head back. Yeah.
Okay. Feel free. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. You all did amazing. This was hella fun.
Ping pong of
Can't
death.
wait for more.
And so, do you want to go up to the stairs so I can take a picture from your perspective when they all see you?
Look at how he gazes upon the students with such contempt.
Alright, they decided to save the explosive for Hal. They're gonna do a collective effort to try to hold you so they can kill you as give them a little bit of a fighting chance. But you really are just gonna be bouncing everywhere.
Maybe I should not have told them that story.
They'll learn from experience, though.
Bounce
Wait.
right off like the rest have.
It could. How durable are you, Milo?
Very.
Very.
What are you suggesting?
Well, he's got that sword thing in his arm, and he's also, made of metal.
Yeah?
Maybe if it charges, Milo can take the brunt of it. And
just hold the skewer out.
Right.
Reminder that these beings are strong enough to deflect Manja steel, what arms are made out of. Milo may be adorable, but Manja beasts are strong for a reason.
We have to play smart here. Brute force isn't gonna work.
Brute force can
We could
work,
try to
just
rush
be
into a
mindful
wall.
not to harm yourselves in the process.
Yes,
Wait to
it
see
must
if it
be
bounces
able to
or
take
not.
one hit from this thing.
We need to know if it how far it bounces, especially when it hits a wall. Nina, for now, let's try to lure it near a wall so it doesn't just go down the hallway. We can see how solid of a thing this is.
and work from there as well.
Which one?
Left wall. Preferably if we can get it down the stairs too.
Wait, I've got an idea. You said that,
Make it quick.
the explosive it got, is it on a timer or not? Or what kind is it?
It has a timer on it, yeah.
Yes. Okay. That won't work. I'll try and think of something. But I might be able to rig a device if it, like a tripwire of sorts.
I don't know if we'll have the time to do that. What I'm thinking is if it hits the wall, it might get dazed, and it might start to wobble, which could leave an opening for someone like Milo, Theo, anyone to stab into it. We need to see how heavy of a hitter this thing is into a wall. Use its own bullish nature against it.
The longer we wait, the stronger it gets.
That is true too. We have to keep moving. Check the crates when we get to them as well.
Yeah, they're approaching you. Their tactic seems to be that as fast as you are, you're probably gonna hit a wall, and that's gonna daze you. So at one point, do that, so they can have the time to take you down.
Yeah. We could let it just fall down the stairs.
Will it do that much, though?
It might topple and expose its underbelly.
Down.
Yeah, that's the thought. Nina, try to get its attention and try to make it fall. Down
Alright, so they're trying to get your attention with whistles.
Their plans to lure you down the stairs.
Oh, Jesus. That was close. Oh, it's found.
Heavy bouncing.
Never mind, it bounces a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Quite hasty too.
Hooray, it's busted.
By the way.
No, it's not.
Get her out of there.
We're firing at it. It's just going to deflect.
Maybe show them that you can get dazed by hitting the wall again, Esso, just like a side wall.
Okay, they're flipping you.
Well done.
We got there in the end.
Alright.
Well done.
Yeah, that's enough.
Excellent thinking.
That was perfect.
The brutal flu.
Alright, I did an amazing job with that.
Oh yeah, he
Fuck off.
reacted perfectly for that to happen.
Like a fucking pancake. We love those flips.
It's down.
Who let this man on the barbecue?
Mr. Room is
Yeah, I
clear.
expected as much. All right, push up to the next threshold. You okay, Rue?
Alright, gonna DM Lulu now. How this definitely is now your cue. Start getting ready to the last room.
I did say they're gonna need to figure it out.
Break a leg.
Dog, they are going to hate me after this. I need to remember to ask. Why are you standing? Hold on. Lou, you are standing like you were about to tell them to go on without you.
Sorry for the wait. Someone needed a moment to readjust. We're good now, though.
Completely alright. In here you will find a number of ammunition, supplies for healing, and spare parts for repairs. Use them as you see fit. You have 5 minutes to prepare yourselves.
5 minutes.
Alright.
I see.
Where are you catching up? Because I know a lot of you do.
I might need one of those lenses.
Orion's doing so well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My right
sure.
palm is not used to the
My arm got the
stress.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
Which one?
It's a bit warm.
Right arm.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Aw,
Got some.
look at that.
First. And then let's settle in.
That looks about right.
Nina.
Thank you.
How's the grip?
I have a bit of bruising, but
Good.
It's gripping.
Traction in that arm?
It's gripping.
Do a range of motion test, eh?
Where? Where'd you get hit?
Okay, now the legs.
Evan wanted to paint my legs, but I just stepped in acid. That wasn't fun.
Did you get that looked at?
Yes, that was a while ago.
Okay. Yes,
If you painted my
Let
legs,
it
it
rest
would
up.
be
We don't have
ruined
much
again.
time. This right
Yeah.
here.
Take charge, Rue.
Please look after yourself. I am fine. What?
Oh,
Who's messing with my scarf?
Candidates,
See you.
Thank you,
once you
Sister
are
Wayne.
prepared, please line up in front of me.
It seems like you are
Just lots of
patched up as
bruising.
much as you
You
can.
got it.
Still have that explosive.
We replace your bandages at least.
I do.
Supplies as I thought we would. That's good.
No, saying I do.
Oh. This hurt. Yeah,
Just
we're
letting you
definitely
know.
gonna need it.
You are very resourceful.
Yes.
You should be
More
proud
than
of your
nothing.
efforts.
Not mind to knock away some of its
Oh.
armor.
Careful with your arm.
Make some bones,
You really-
but I'll send the others.
Well patched up.
You really think so?
We're gonna need to place it beforehand and then make sure it stays in that spot.
Thanks.
For that thing to do as
I
often a job
appreciate
as
it.
possible.
Huh? Yes, sir?
Unless we run up to it and put it on its back.
We are still not done.
The
though.
menace himself,
Assuming it has
Halcifer.
a enough place to put it that you don't get your ass beat in the process.
Injuries.
Nothing's
That looks
bleeding.
amazing, Hal.
Everything's pretty tender, though. Feel like
Isaac.
Oh, I'm Bruce the shit. My
Alright,
left
they're
arm
doing their
hurts a lot
final
'cause that
killings.
would
They're all
get me
preparing.
quite a bit.
Baldris will not be aiding them.
It's my aiming
Well, at
arm.
least-
It's the thing that gets hit the most.
I was gonna fucking
At least
say
turn
he
it
was
up a
standing in the
little bit,
next
just in
room
case.
with like the
I think
energy
that would
of
be
you're gonna do this next part
wonderful,
without me.
that arm straight
Yeah,
at
no,
least.
he's not even gonna be in the room.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, that hurts.
I know.
Consider it a learning experience.
Alright, candidates.
You lose an arm, that's your fault.
Training. You're going to lose your crutch now. I'll be staying here in this room, and you'll be advancing forward for your actual exam. Everyone ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Ready
Yes,
as
sir.
we
Fighting,
will
I
ever
want
be,
each of
sir.
you to remember one thing. What does it mean to be a warden? And why are you here? Think of that while you're fighting, and I expect an answer afterwards. On your command, Isaac.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's see what we're going up against. We can try to use that explosive to lure it into a spot and then detonate it underneath it. We'll see how this thing works. If not, we'll try to plant it directly on it. In the meantime,
Orange.
Leon and Rue, as much as you can, do not
So
engage
proud of them,
directly with
Lulu.
this thing. It'll probably try
So
to go after
proud.
the weaker links, the supports that are helping everyone else out. Try to pull people back as if they're getting hurt, patch up as fast as you can, or stick to people you can quickly patch up.
I'll
like
swap
with
to the effects model for the explosion,
myself and Mira will probably try to stay
which
as
I
far as
want
we
you
can.
to be
To
ready
whittle it
in
down
case
as
of any
much
major
as we can
injuries for
attention
rolls.
alongside Nina and Theo.
Yep, I'm
Remember,
paying
we have that
attention.
one syringe to use.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
We have the syringe as
What
well,
it seems
so
they're gonna
really,
use
really
the
needing
explosive
it.
as there
We're
is in the
on
hole for
floor,
this.
In a matter of speaking. All right. Squad, let the exam begin. Let's go.
All right, Hal, they're approaching you now.
Doesn't it just make you so proud?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was all I was coming to bother you about.
Nina? Oh, that's a big boulder!
Yes.
It's gonna pull up rocks and piles and throw them. Be advised. Aye. Soft flash on the back legs looks like.
I was trying to get in. I did not like that. Leon is staying there.
Oh, no, no. No, no, no. Not over here.
Please pay attention to it.
Its back's to you. There it goes.
Fucking jammed.
Soft skin. See it.
There we go. Just do the timer can we have on that thing?
It's useless.
Okay.
Looks like it's fast, but it has trouble turning. Be advised. Look out! Full charging. It's only getting more pissed. Hit in the side. Go! Hit the leg. Immobilize it. Isaac, do you want me to engage as well when it happens?
Okay.
What?
Mira is setting the timer on the bomb for 20 seconds. I will let her know, or let you know when she sets it.
20 seconds. Timer going off. Wait. What is it?
We're gonna have to hold it here.
Oh.
Okay, she set it in the middle.
Stay here. It'll come here.
Charging now. Get away from it.
Okay, Hal, the next time you're going to the center, I'm gonna do the explosion.
You go back towards the center now, because it's gonna be that 20-second right now.
Alright. And... got it.
Hit its spine. It's hit it. That hurt.
Good job.
Oh.
Never mind, it's fine.
Slow.
Yes,
I'm
almost
behind you.
lost my balance.
I'm behind you to pull you back if anything.
Fortunately, I'm starting to get the idea. I think there's actually people looking for me.
Alright, Hal, I'll give you another 2 more minutes. And make it as scenic as possible, then you'll go down.
It is a bit salted. Ooh.
I need to go to...
Right, Hal, Matcha is trying its best to taunt you right now. White Herald.
Not just that. Alright, no one heard that. Accidentally my mic open. Can any of you go into Nini's scream? Because I know she wanted to talk to me as Sevi and let Nini know that I'm playing Braggy again. I have no idea where anyone is. I could take a guess though. What the fuck am I so fast? I should add a brightness radio. Braggy doesn't care about the light level in a room to see.